Hi everybody, my name is Anisuma Tunga, aka Dr. Ghost. Study with me immunoglobulins. So these are the 5 immunoglobulins, and I usually remember them using the mnemonic GAMED as IgG, IgA, IgM, IgE, IgD. And I hope this helps you remember as well. Now we're going to take a look at the immunoglobulins one by one. So now we take a look at the IgG, which is the most abundant, which is about 75% in blood, and it is also the major fighter in the body. The functions are listed below. These are some of the functions, but I also want you to take note that the IgG is the only immunoglobulin that crosses the placenta, which makes it really unique. Okay, now we look at the AGA, aka the gatekeeper. It is called the gatekeeper because it's mostly found in the mucosal surfaces, as I've written on the notes. Just take a moment and review what I've written. But one of the most unique functions about the AGA is that it's found in breast milk and it protects the baby's gut, which is super awesome, right? Yeah. Just to make sure you don't get it mixed up, AGA is found in breast milk and AGG crosses the placenta. So the third letter on our mnemonic game is M, representing IgM, which is the largest antibody or the largest immunoglobulin. It is considered the first responder because it is usually the first antibody produced during a primary infection. It is usually used to also indicate a recent infection if it is found in blood during a blood test, which is super cool. Now, let's get to the next one. Please remember to pause and take a look at the notes I've left for you. Now let's look at IgE, the allergy and parasite hunter. It is a monomer, but it binds to mast cells. It defends against parasitic worms and it triggers allergic reactions. So personally, whenever I just hear allergy or if I just hear parasitic infection, I just think of IgE because that is the main responder during an allergic reaction or a parasitic infestation or reaction. So to conclude, our mnemonic GAMD is IgD, the B cell activator. It acts as a receptor on B cells and it initiates immune responses by signaling B cells to mature. It has a really minor role in blood, but mostly it acts on the membrane of the B cells. Now we're going to take a look at the general structure of an antibody. All antibodies share the same basic Y shape with 2 heavy chains and 2 light chains, held together by disulfide bonds. The stem is the constant region, which is the same for each class. The tips are the variable regions, which vary or are unique for each antigen, just like the key and lock system. So basically, as you saw with the immunoglobulins, you saw that some antibodies will have more than one antigen making them. For example, we have the IgM, which has 5 antibodies joined together to make the IgM. You understand? So our Y shape is divided into 2 regions, which is the FAB region and the FC region. And the function of the FAB region, which is the tips of our Ys, is to grab a hold of the antigen. Just like I mentioned earlier that it's like a key and lock system, right? So after it is captured, we have the stem of the Y, which is the FC region. Its function is to call backup, in another word, or it signals other immune cells to come and kill the bacteria, the germ, or the antigen that's been captured by the FAB region. I hope that makes a lot of sense. I hope it makes sense. That's all I had for you today. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button. Bye.